Hello, friends. Yeah, welcome to humanology show, YouTube edition. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we present some narratives, kind of like the kind of narrative that's not too controversial. Okay, so and also some maybe karaoke singing. Later on. Okay, so yeah, welcome to humanology show. Okay, so uh YouTube edition. Okay, so uh let's see. Okay. Uh Let me clear my eyeglasses, okay? So it's a little bit cloudy there. Uh I love toilet paper, okay? Great invention, okay? So it's like a plant-based. Yeah, nice, okay, so very convenient. Okay, modern invention. Yeah, toilet paper rolls. Yeah, nice. Okay, so yeah, no wonder why during COVID-19 days about what 5 years ago by now. Time flies, huh? Somewhere around there is 2025 now. So COVID-19 era, yeah, the toilet paper rolls forced to go. Okay, yeah, in the like the in Korean word, yeah, 사재기. American, well, English word in general, hoarding. Okay, so yeah, right, yeah. Uh, yeah, we can do singing, we can do dancing, we can do martial arts. Yeah, different kinds of exercise, or we can just talk. Uh, Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Happy Wednesday evening. Okay. So mhm. Yeah. Previously, human lecture series in Daily Motion. Okay. So more in depth, more controversial topic stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Dailymotion is fantastic. Okay, absolutely. Humor at School, yeah, lecture series back in the days on YouTube. Nowadays in Dailymotion. Okay, why? We want to evenly distribute the workload. I do not want to overload YouTube or Dailymotion. Okay, kind of half and half concept. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh. But back in the days, in YouTube days, yeah, I was younger, so I learned my lesson. Okay, I used to use some bad languages. My apologies. Okay, but I was young and dumber, younger and dumber. Okay, I apologize. Okay, for using bad language. Now let me get some more wine. Okay, so. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Okay, some editorial boards. Yeah, thank you for teaching me a lesson. Yeah, kind of good kind of censorship. Yes. I learned the lesson. Nowadays, I'm being very careful about words that I choose to say. Hmm. Yeah. I'm 47. I'm still growing up. I'm still learning, okay? Lifetime education concept in humanology, okay? So, and other places too. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm kind of in the mood of singing or dancing or martial arting today. Did I do some exercise today earlier? Yeah, I did. Yeah, some stretching. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe some film review. Last night I watched this Amadeus movie. I DVD like part one, part two. Yeah, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is like a kind of German, Austrian, Prussian composer back from 1700s, I guess. I think so, because around there, 1700s AD, I think, about 300 years ago. Interesting, yeah, yeah, Mozart was Salieri, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's dramatized, fictionalized, okay, because Signore Salieri, he's a nice guy, he's not a bad guy. But yeah, originally, Amadeus, that movie is based upon British stage play, live stage play, theater, okay, yeah, in United Kingdom, okay, and then later on came to Hollywood, okay. Actually, the director who made that movie in Hollywood, he's from maybe from Czechoslovakia, somewhere in Europe, okay, so somewhere in Europe, okay, okay, yeah. Uh, so Salieri, Senor Salieri, Mr. Salieri, he was a nice guy, okay? He was a very nice guy. He's a good educator, okay? Some of his students, yeah, Beethoven and Franz Liszt and Franz Schubert, something like that, okay? So he's a good educator. He's a very charitable guy. Salieri, okay? But, theater, stage play, or Hollywood movie, they need to make it more extreme, polarized, simplified, like the fight between good and evil. Uh, because it's more entertaining, like black or white, good and evil, binary, zero and one, but not halfway in between. That's how real world is. Real world is like spectrality as opposed to binarity. Okay, that's the real world. Okay, but please be straight. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. But when it comes to not like mammalian gender concept, is male female. That's it. Okay, but other aspects of human life. Okay. Yeah, I mean, good versus evil. People, they're not like 100% good, 100% evil. It's a spectrality of things. Okay, it's like a percentage, maybe this person is 70% good, 30% bad. It's whole spectrum, okay? It's a Gaussian curve. Yeah, it looks like a hat, normal distribution. In statistics, okay? Yeah, it's like that. Very few people are very evil, very few people are very good. Most people are kind of in between, okay? So, yeah. But, stage play or novel, fiction, movie, they exaggerate too extreme. They're like people in the middle, boring. Okay, yeah, the numbers like 0.5, neutral, gray zone, okay, 0.6, 0.7, 0.4. Yeah, it's boring. The kind of people that we see every day, most people kind of have in between, okay? So in entertainment industry, fiction, novel, screenplay, movies, the stage, okay, there is escapist entertainment, something extraordinary entertainment, okay, something that would distract us from mundane daily life, gray zone. Yeah, goody goody, whatever. Yeah, it's just everybody's nice, kind of in the middle, gray zone. Okay, but let's in the entertainment business, novel, fiction, movie, or stage play. Okay, they want this bifurcation, polarization of good and evil, because that's not something we see on a daily basis. People that we meet, they have between good and bad, gray zone. Okay, so we are used to it. We see that every day. People got half good, half bad. Okay, most people, and that's why it's kind of boring. Okay, that's why escapist entertainment like novel, movie, stage play, they make it more different from what we experience on a daily basis. Okay, so purely good people, purely evil people, like Mozart and Salieri. Yeah, the hero and villain, right? Yeah, so that's how uh, entertainment business work. Not just today in Hollywood, but back in the days, novels, theatrical stage play, fictions. Okay, yeah. To simplify, to extremize, to polarize. Okay, yeah, to make it more dramatic. Okay, yeah. How about religion? Well, religions back in the days, perhaps even today, okay, so many purposes, okay, yeah, like educational institution, also entertainment venue, okay, all different countries, cultures, all different religions, music is very central part of many, most religions, yeah, drums, flutes, violins, or whatever musical instruments, guitars, okay. Some religious traditions even have some psychoactive elements. Like in Christianity, yeah, wine, alcohol. Okay. Some other religions like American Native tradition, is like peyote or something, peyote or something. Okay, some plants, hallucinogenic. Okay, so altered state of mind. Okay, yeah, some religion did that. Okay, yeah, but maybe not everyone. Okay, so yeah, so music or some like alcohol, whatever, peyote plant, whatever. Okay, so yeah, so some religion did that. Okay, so alter state of mind. Okay, so and also music. Okay, yeah, the kind of still alter state of mind. Okay, but maybe better than alcohol. But I think alcohol. Okay, in moderation. Okay, but I do not do anything else. I do alcohol, cigarette. That's it. Okay, because it is legal for me. I'm 47 years old. You know, like oh my god. Okay, so yeah, but I don't do anything else. But yeah, music, dancing, even martial arts, which is kind of like dancing sometimes. Okay, yeah, in like Shaolin Temple. Yeah, originally Buddhism from India, later on introduced to China. Okay, yeah, 소림사, Shaolin Temple, martial arts, Kung Fu, origination of Kung Fu in China. Okay, it was in Buddhist temple in China. Okay, imported from India. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, martial arts back in the days like kind of like dancing, imitating animals. Okay, so and other dancing like rain dance. Okay, in American native people who were farmers. Okay, yeah, so they would pray to God, goddess, divinities, so that it rains, so that we can farm the plants, feed the animals, and feed people. Right? Yeah, so rain dance. Okay, so there was like X-File episode I was Rain King. Okay, so that's not okay. So yeah, so yeah, There's some good in Hollywood, okay? It's just educational aspect there, okay? Right? Now let's take maybe 2 to 3 minutes break, okay? Vocal rest. Yeah, more story time this time. Sure, sure. Yeah, just verbal. Yeah, lecture a little bit. If I'm boring anybody, I apologize. Okay. 2 to 3 minutes break, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, welcome back. So, I don't know, like last night I watched some part of that Mozart movie. Maybe this is part one, part two. It's a long movie, okay? So, and I guess I watched a quarter of that, 25%, like one half of that for part one, I think. Okay. But will I continue to watch it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I watch some other movie because I watched the movie Mozart many times in my past. Okay, so I don't think I don't feel obligated to watch it again. Okay, maybe I watch some other movie because I have a lot of DVDs in the shelf over there. Okay, so maybe I watch something else. I don't know. Yeah. So in the real world, okay, it's not like Hollywood movie, okay. It's not like the like good versus evil. No, that's not how it is, okay? Because my friends, if you happen to be young people, I need you to understand this, okay? Because I was young once. I'm 47 now, okay? Uh, I mean, except my hair, yeah, maybe other parts of my body may look younger than 47. I don't know, whatever, okay? Well, not important. I'm 47, okay? Battle number, okay? So I was born 1978, okay? So, but when I was young, okay, I watched some movies, read some novels. So I thought that maybe the world, real world, is like Hollywood movies or some novels that I read. But my friends, if you happen to be young people, yeah, the real world is not like black and white, good versus evil. That's not how it is. Okay, that's simplification of the real world in Hollywood movie or novels maybe back from 1,000 years ago. Okay, so That's simplification for entertainment purpose. Polarization, good versus evil. Because people in real world, people like us, like halfway in between. Okay, we are sometimes good, sometimes bad. We are like ambivalent, like gray zone. Okay, that's most people are. That's how this real world is, and because you are used to it, because we, that's how we live everyday life. Okay, that's why we are kind of bored, and that's why when we clock out of our job, when we are in our spare time, we want something different from this life experience. That's like the world of imagination fiction movie where there's these two characters, purely bad, purely good, purely evil, purely good, and they are fighting each other. Yeah, like Mozart versus Salieri in Amadeus movie, or in Superman movie, Superman versus Lex Luthor. In Batman movie, Batman versus Joker. Okay, yeah, like it's simplification and polarization, extremization of what's happening in the real world. Because in the real world, uh, it's mostly gray zone where most people, they're nice, like sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're bad. Gray zone mostly. Okay, so yeah, so entertainment world, imagination space, that's like polar opposite of that, where one person is 100% good, another person 100% bad. Yeah, but that's for entertainment, fiction, imagination, to allow us for forget about the boredom of the real world, the repetition of the real world, to forget about all that in the entertainment business. Yeah, they describe imaginary world that's very polar opposite of this real world. Okay, like pure good person, purely bad person. Okay, so that we take a break from this real world and experience different kind of alternative universe for entertainment, so that we can forget about this real world, kind of repetitive, boring world, maybe for 1 hour, 2 hours. Music, same way. Okay, the sound, natural sound is continuous. It's analog. Okay, versus digital. In mathematics, yeah, continuous mathematics like calculus, like 0.3, 0.5, continuum. Okay. Uh, Another branch of mathematics, discrete mathematics, like binary or stepwise. Okay. Okay, so continuity versus discreteness in mathematics. Okay. In computer science, yeah, yeah, analog versus digital. Okay. Yeah. The real world sound continuum. Okay, like okay. Continuum, okay? But in keyboard, that's discrete, stepwise. do, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. That's stepwise, okay? Discrete, discontinuous, disconnected, okay? That's sampling, modeling of the real world, approximation of real sound, but it's more artificial in music, okay? Yeah, the keyboards, piano. Yeah, like 5 black, 7 white, so 12 total, right? Yeah, in an octave. If I remember correctly, okay, so. It's modeling, sampling, imitating of the real continuity of sound, because continuity of sound, how many notes are there? The real natural world of sound, continuity. How many notes are there? Infinity. Yeah, frequency, sound wave, sine curve. This infinitely many frequencies, infinitely many notes. But musicians, instrumentalists, who I admire, because I do not know how to play instruments, okay? I try to learn, okay? But I admire people who can do that, okay? I'm a huge fan, okay? So the instrumentalists, okay? Yeah, the piano players, piano artists, pianists, okay? Or it could be like pop organ, or bagpipe, or whatever, the keyboard-based instrumentalists, okay? They're great, okay? But there is actually some flutes, okay? Yeah, okay, yeah, holes, okay? Yeah, winds. But there are other musical instruments that can actually be continuous, like violin, cello, right? Yeah, they can play any in between notes, like 0.3 to minus 0.85 ra, t, whatever. Okay, yeah, it's a cellist, the violinists, they can do that because they don't have any frets. Guitar, yeah, they have frets. Okay, so but still, okay. Halfway in between, maybe trumpet, trombone, maybe saxophone. Okay, yeah, the winds, but still metal. Yeah, the woods, whatever. But still, they manipulate their lips, tongues. Okay, some varying intonation. Okay, yeah, they get kind of halfway between uh, analog and digital, halfway between discrete, continuous versus discrete. Okay, yeah. Musicology, okay, yeah, study of music. Yeah, I did learn some, study some, okay. Nice, yeah. Okay. I just I think that's all I have to say today, okay? So yeah. Yeah, sure, let there be music. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, okay? Fantastic, very therapeutic, healing experience. Good music, good kind of music, okay? Yeah. So yeah, mighty proud future leaders, okay? Uh well, I can sing a little, but musical instrumentalist. I'm a huge fan. Okay, so okay, yeah, you're cool. But still, yeah, martial arts, continuing education, core development, exercise and diet. Yeah, be ambitious. Okay. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah.